We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Amello, Nick Kling. Our guest now is Tom Gallo, who is the managing partner at Parting Glass Racing. Parting Glass Racing is a sponsor of this show and other shows on the network. We thank him for that. Tom, welcome back to the show. I know that you're on the backstretch just about every day.
Every day.
You've actually, you got a horse in today. So why don't you tell folks, update folks on Parting Glass's efforts this summer, and I know that you got a meeting coming up this week, right?
It's been a great summer. Good morning, Saratoga.
That's the other show.
Okay, but I just like saying good morning, Saratoga, because it's fleeting.
Yeah.
And we're over the hump. Yaddo means Travers next Saturday, so we Parting Glass Racing also manages horses, and one of the horses I manage from Parting Glass Racing is Nehantic Kat, who's in the Yaddo today. The Yaddo, I've been saying Yaddo, but Barbara Livingston corrected me the other day. It's actually how do you say it?
I say Yaddo.
Yaddo. Okay, good.
You say potato. Okay.
Right, exactly. It's Yaddo, and I think she's got a good shot. She's running good, and she's running actually her highest numbers this year. And it's typical of what we try to do at Parting Glass Racing, take a young horse and develop it, over a period of years. And Barkley and Robin have done a fabulous job with this horse, and now she's stakes winner, stakes caliber horse, and I think she's got a good shot today.
Well, she's dropping back, cutting back in distance, and dropping back with the New York bred company.
Yes, and she likes turf a little bit. A little bit giving, so
she's going to get that
she's
today.
She's going to get that today.
Yeah. And as Nick said, you're safe because he didn't pick her.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
You got a shot.
I appreciate that.
And we'll talk about picking horses a little later on. How many runs have you got left?
We have a potential to run 5 more horses in the next 2 weeks. But in speaking about the Yaddo, I just wanted to mention a person who owned the Yaddo in the early 90s. Austin Delaney teamed up with Leo O'Brien. Unfortunately, our friend Austin Delaney passed away just a couple months ago. And with Irish Linnet and Irish Actress, 1 year won both divisions. And then Irish Linnet went on to win 4 more. I mean, this combination of Austin Delaney and Leo O'Brien own this stake race. And, my condolences, our condolences, I'm sure everybody's condolences go out. Austin Delaney, a fabulous horseman, a fabulous sportsman, always had a smile on his face. Whenever he saw you, it was always, hey, Tom, how are you doing? So, had that enthusiasm, loved the sport. And our condolences go out to his family. They still own Harbor Lights down at South Street Seaport. So if you're ever down South Street Seaport, stop in, raise a glass to Austin, because he was one of the true gentlemen and sportsmen of the game. And I think Irish Linnet actually still has the stakes record, 147 flat.
I think that may be correct.
Of the race. So we're running against tradition today, and hopefully we'll get there and get it done.
Runs left. Number of runs left. You said about 5?
5, about 5. Yeah, we're trying to get into 2 non-winners of 2, New York bred, and we're going to bring Separatist back, every handicapper's favorite horse, who has won, but he hasn't really crossed the line yet. We're going to bring him back possibly one more time, and then we've got a filly that won first time out down in Gulfstream Park, Hooked on Hope. Had a little bit of an issue, and she's coming back. We're going to try and make a race on the 6th with her.
Okay.
So so we're loaded. Everything has to fall into place, as you know.
And you've got a meeting coming up this week. You want to tell folks about?
Yes, August 27th at the Parting Glass. We do these meetings monthly at the Parting Glass pub. I try and pump the pub whenever I can. Richard Migliori might stop by. We're going to try and get Chip Woolley there. It's a busy week for all the Travers participants. We're going to try and get Chip Woolley by, and it's a fun time. We get a bunch of racing enthusiasts together. It's open to the public. It's 7 o'clock Thursday night, and it should be a lot of fun. We always get a great crowd in Saratoga.
Okay.
Yeah, I can attest to that. If you've never been to a Parting Glass meeting, you should go, because it's a convivial atmosphere.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun, all racing, and I just want to take a moment to thank our trainers, because so far, since the beginning of the year, 48 starts, 40 times in the money, 8 wins. So I want to thank Barkley, Tagg, and Robin. I want to thank Tom Bush. I want to thank Bruce Levine. And without them, putting these horses where they can win, and that's our thing. Check getters. You have to have check getters. It's nice to have the glory horse and the big famous stake horse, but if you have check getters, your members are happy, they're getting money, and
everybody has fun.
Everybody has fun.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Exactly. It has been a fabulously interesting meet. You know, I think Ed Fontaine in the press box is keeping track of the number of trainers, number of different trainers who won races up here, different outfits, if you will. I mean, it is so important to so many people to have a win at this meet. It's such a thrilling experience, and more outfits, trainers are doing it this year, I think, than ever before.
No, you're absolutely right. And just to get your horses in the entries here, and the pageantry in the paddock at Saratoga, where so many famous horses have been saddled, you know, just to be part of that. I say to my members, you know, you may not always get to the winner's circle, but you're going to get to that paddock, so come and bring everybody and join in the fun, and hopefully if everything goes your way, you get some racing luck.
That's right.
You'll be in the winner's circle.
We all need that.
Yes,
okay.
we certainly do.
That's going to bring us to the end of this segment. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we expect to be joined by